at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
Almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Luis Gil. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not getting me. I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Jose Altuve now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Gil, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for Houston, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Jason Alexander. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one. Urias hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Austin Wells. Well, these days we know teams, you know, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So, you know, they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here. Ben Rice in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch, and he just misses. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. And that's outside. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
2 outs. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Next offering way off the plate. And that's in the dirt.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. This to third. They get the force. Inning over. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Carlos Correa. Heel back to work. That's through there for a strike. Heel measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That is fair. The first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah. Even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another
ball.
And the slider just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off, fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Well.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Let's go, New York.
Alexander throws to first. Dominguez back in on a dive. Towards first, leaps, and he's got it. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in New York, and now the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. That one missed. Fouled off down the right side. 1-2 now. A little bit low.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That
Full
one
count.
misses, and it's a full count. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. That one opts against the fence. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a
The second
textbook
baseman.
double into the gap. And when you can
Urias.
drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Urias getting ready to hit. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grisham sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball still 0-2. Fly ball to right. Bellinger settles under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. 1 left for Houston, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the
Leading off
third.
for
So the
the
batter
Yankees,
now will be
the
Trent
center
Grisham.
fielder, Trent.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top
Grisham.
prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just off the outside edge. In the air, left field. Dubon on the move. Nabs it. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben.
So digging in, Ben Rice. Grounded out his first time up. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one
Nope.
a little bit
Ball
high. 1-1. That one down the line,
foul ball.
and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and there are 2 outs.
Good sinker low in
Now
the zone
batting,
right there,
the
and
right
produced
fielder,
exactly
Cody
what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now in the Bronx. And now the DH, Jose Altuve.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next to the Astros,
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit, grounded out to short in his first trip. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 4th inning underway, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Fastball for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Popped up. Chisholm makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still no score. Back in the Bronx, bottom 4, in now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one the other way, and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This to third. And it's just foul. That was close. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. Stanton on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And it goes just foul. A little bit low, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike.
And fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
Two on, one out. That one out to right. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
Now
bases for
batting,
sure.
the
But the pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a
Este.
second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Little chopper rolls foul. Good job to fight that one off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Yankees strand a pair. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Heel back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Walker, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bellinger makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. One down, base is empty.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Taylor Trammell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ripped on a line. Grisham backing up and to his right makes the catch. Astros go down 1-2-3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Brown up and loosening in the pen. Sousa also throwing. That's in there, and the count even 1-1. Fought off foul. Ripped to third. Over to first.
He's out.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Ben Rice. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. And that one is inside ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
All right, we go to
Leading
the
off for Houston,
top half
the
of
left
inning
fielder,
number
Mauricio
6. And now
Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's to third. McMahon. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Ramon Urias up next for the Astros. Fly to center his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
2-0.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez moving under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Astros off and running on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Bellinger up to hit. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. Action in the pen down there. Steven Okert preparing to come on if needed. Neris, the right-hander, also getting loose. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. A walk, and he's also singled. That one outside. Ball one. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one misses. Ball three. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3-2 now. On the ground, could be 2. Urias to second, to Walker, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one ripped left field. Back there. And that one is going to go. That's worth the price of admission. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like hitting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jason Alexander won't go any further, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. Hunter Brown gets the ball now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Hunter Brown.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Brent Hedrick up and throwing. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that skips into the... And the next pitch is way outside. Lifted in the air, out to left. Dominguez. makes the grab, one away.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Gil gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
new
Yankees.
Pitcher now, Brent Hedrick.
Number
The
97.
southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Hedrick.
Here's Carlos Correa. First pitch, not close. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. That one ripped. And it's gone. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Walker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Struck him out looking.
Now back.
Digging in, Yainer Diaz. And there's a ball. And another ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Astros notch a run on the solo homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tap foul at the plate. That's off the mark. Yeah, the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And that's in the dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And it's through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
The center fielder, number
Wasn't able
12.
to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Hunter Brown out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Steven Okert.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the outside corner, and the count 1-2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. The Yanks lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
New York
and a new
Yankees,
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
number
Jake
59.
Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. Line drive. Come on.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile. It almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Just missed. Bird, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Down and away for ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Will Warren getting ready to go. Doval getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Dubon at first, one gone. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-2 fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The designated hitter, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another ball. Cody Bellinger. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the corner. And the tying run is on base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Ahmed Rosario. No outs, runner at first. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, no outs. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And downstairs. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Looked like it was a little bit up. That clips the corner. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Two and one now, two aboard. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Home run number 10 of the year. And they tack on 3. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Stephen Okert will depart. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
One ball, two strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. And now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. There's a strike up high. And it's 2-2. All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. That's outside. And this one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And he grounds one to the right side. Rice. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Check on the runner. Pena dives back in safely.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an all-star in both leagues.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Runner at second. Nobody out. Swings through it and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Pena leads off second with one gone in the inning. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now we check out the Astros lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Yainer Diaz.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Carlos
Ball, that's
Correa
off the plate.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Jason Alexander. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. To third, Correa. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Cody Bellinger stands in with two away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike. Ball, that's it.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out.
Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Bellinger at second with 2 down. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And now 1-2. In the air on the infield. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. We played an inning. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. That misses, and that's ball 1.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. And that drops in for a strike. No score here in the second. And ball one. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Alexander back to work. And that misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Holds it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fastball for a strike.
No ball,
0-2.
2 strike.
Tap to first. Walker. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Anthony Volpe right through there for a strike. Now the count is even. On the ground to short. They take the force out. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Dubon getting to start in left in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Honduras. Now 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Just missed. Inside. And that's ball 2. That one fouled off. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Pena takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Urias over at first with 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to third. On to Jazz. That ends the frame. So the Astros lead 1, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one hooked foul. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Stepping in, Trent Grisham. Breaking ball misses down and away. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Caught him looking for the K. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at-bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Just missed. Two outs. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. Rice off of first with two away. That one's in there, and the count even at one. Fouled off left side. On the ground, right side, Urias in plenty of time to first. That is the inning. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete, no score. Back now in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jesus Sanchez. That clips the zone. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 1, Carlos Correa.
Go ahead run on base. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 so far. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
Ball one.
Runner at first with
I got a
no
ball,
outs
one
here.
strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. And they'll do it again. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Next offering misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball evens the count. And that one missing low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right side, Rice. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Houston, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, he's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now back, second baseman, Jazz.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Flied to left his first time. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that one fouled off. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard, trip the extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Sanchez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run
now
at this rate.
Third baseman.
And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Trammell in position, drops into the glove. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sanchez brings it in for the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. Heel back to work. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Yeah, that skips into there. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Mauricio Dubon will hit next. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Yanks leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Ramon Urias up next for the Astros. And delivers outside. That's way outside. 2-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. And that's a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill also getting ready. Next offering is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Urias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off,
catcher,
Austin Wells. Ball one there. Fouled off to the right. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Trammell right there to make the grab. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 12.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Slapped foul. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So man aboard. And next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 2. Outside. Lined into right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, and that is ball one. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
2-1.
Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That's too low. And now it's 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball, he stays alive. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. He made him pay for that one. His 21st of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Jason Alexander departs, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Pitching change here, Hunter Brown.
Now
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 down, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one missed.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Will Warren.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking his hitters.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus.
And next to hit for Houston,
Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez. First
Nope,
offering,
that's
and
a
it
ball.
just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Just missed. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Correa, batting with one down, takes a strike. That missed
One ball,
inside.
one strike.
One ball, one strike. And there's a ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. The Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. Back here in New York, well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm
For the
Jr.
Yankees, the second baseman,
Brown,
Jazz
26 years old, and he was a
Jr.
5th-round pick back in 2019. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Bennett Sousa, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses.
Outside.
1-2 to count. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside
Now
corner for that
the left
backwards
fielder,
K right there. I
Sanchez.
think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dubon makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. That clips the inside corner for a strike. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 4-0. And And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. In the air, right side. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz digs in now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Astros down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one clips the corner. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, Taylor.
Here's Taylor Trammell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pitch is in there. That is strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there.
Now
Just
back.
hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little
Move
unsure
on.
of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Dubon in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. First pitch misses. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Hit in the air, left field. Dubon makes the play, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
2 down, bases empty. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. And downstairs.
1 strike.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He hammers one out to right. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 5-zip. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 3. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Now one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hunter Brown is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
left-hander out of the bullpen, Bennett Sousa.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Cody Bellinger, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And
That's
ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was you know, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss there. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive. He's got it. There's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Altuve in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That one drifts inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian King getting loose out there. Up the middle, Urias. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a foul straight back.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They still lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees.
back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's
Number
a new pitcher on the mound.
75.
Camilo Doval.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 1, Carlos Correa.
Nasty pitch right there. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a...
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Doval, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Okay, all set to go.